Hey guys, Dan Sod here at Sod Metal Recycling. I'm here with Carrie, and we are here at our stainless steel pile and our pit, not our London Metal Exchange pit that is a little different than our Sod Metal Recycling pit, but in a way they're both a little off this week. Nickel has been an absolutely crazy ride, very, very unprecedented trading, and it has everyone sort of wondering what's going on. We're all in a holding pattern, us, our customers, and the people we sell to. So just real quick premise for those who may not know, this pile here is 304 stainless steel. So I have an analyzer, this is like an old school analyzer, that detects the elements that are involved in each piece of metal. And as you can see here, I just quickly done it. I'll show Carrie here the breakout. That's kind of like an elemental breakout. Nickel 304 stainless is generally between 8 and 10% nickel, and then obviously all the other elements that make up for it, the chromium, the iron, a little bit of manganese, and a little bit of molybdenum. Don't say that too fast, Carrie. So basically that this is what you would find on a home refrigerator. Industrially, as you can see from our pile, it's piping in a plant. Any food plant pretty much is going to use stainless steel, so it's the things we eat, and really touches almost everyone's lives if they really realized how involved. So when you get a spike in a commodity like nickel, it changes everything, and it's just added one more thing to the supply chain mess that we've been dealing with forever. What makes nickel a little different in this scenario, absolutely stunning, is this market, the nickel market, which is traded in London, the London Metal Exchange. They actually have a pit, and there's many like British terms that I've never known before, like the open outcry, which I think blends well with what happens here at Sod Metal Recycling sometime. But there's all kinds of, this is a very old process that they still are in this pit shouting, trading. And they also obviously have a technical trade element to it too, but there were a lot of big shorts that came in, margins needed to be covered, and the market actually closed for 8 days. So we had an unprecedented spike. In 2007, we've talked about this before with our group, in 2007 nickel ran up to about $24.38. This year with our dumpster talks, we've been seeing nickel in the $9 to $11 range for the most part. And it was doing this steady climb where it was going higher and higher. But in the last few weeks, it actually shot up ridiculously high, at one point up to $46 a pound, which is absolutely insane, and all pretty much a function of financial trading versus actual supply and demand dynamics on the ground. And that's kind of what the problem is with us. We are like our customers, are just on hold as to knowing what to do. The people who we sell to, don't really know where the market should be. The people we buy from don't either. So it's kind of in a holding pattern right now. What they've done, this is the second day in a row that nickel has opened and immediately hit the limit down that they're allowing. The first day they allowed 5%, second day 8%. So right now we're sitting right around $19 a pound for nickel. You could say that I would have to guess on this yearly. Right now, we'd be in the $10 to $11 range typically throughout the first part of this year. So there's probably more room to the downside, but there's also potential that this is going to end up higher than where the benchmark was at the beginning of the month, right around $13 a pound. So there's a lot of unknowns, and until we hit multiple days that is traded normally without hitting limit downs, we're not going to know anything about where the market is. So we just wanted to give you a little primer on what's going on with nickel, because it's capturing a lot of people's attention, and even people in the business who are supposed to know more don't know about a lot of these mechanisms. We need to get some experts from London to help us out on this. So we'll find one of those. But in the meantime, we're continuing to buy and sell the metal. We're using a benchmark of the last close day on Friday, the 8th, using that as a benchmark, and then kind of giving customers an upside if the market actually settles in a range that is beyond that, but also providing a floor for where it could be. So who knows where we're heading next? It's just, again, another one of these last 2 years, things that you add in that are supposedly unprecedented, but will probably happen again soon. So you never know. The bigger point here, though, is when technical financial trading gets so decoupled from actual supply and demand, it makes it almost useless as a tool for people like us to buy and sell with. So that's kind of where we're at. So thank you very much, and stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have some good updates soon. Have a great one.